Hey guys, Carl Fischer here. It is August 14th, and I wanted to give you an update on how the campaign is going for Beavercreek Board of Education. There are three main things that the campaign needs right now. We've gotten over the first major hurdle, which is getting the signatures filed with the Secretary of State and the Board of Elections to make sure that my name will be on the ballot. The next three things we're going to need are money. Costs about $5,000 to run a good campaign for Board of Education, so I'm going to need some help raising that money. The second thing I'll need is exposure. So I'm looking for events where I can meet friends and neighbors in the Beaver Creek area, preferably voters, and then votes. Come close to November, we're going to need to have a Get Out the Vote campaign to help raise awareness about the importance of this election. The basic budget breakdown is as follows. I'm going to need some yard signs. Those are not cheap, and we're going to need quite a few of them based on previous materials I've seen from other campaigns. We're looking at some t-shirts and shirts that we've printed for the campaign to help us be visible at events when we're out meeting folks. I'd like to have some money to fund social media advertising, and then other miscellaneous materials. Those are things like business cards, flyers, whatever else it is the campaign needs to to get the word out. Building name recognition is key between now and November. Really need to make sure that folks know who I am across the community. One of the things that I could use help with from my friends and supporters is coordinating some Meet the Candidate type events. This is a really great way to both collect donations and get exposure at the same time. So please, if this is something you'd be able to do for us, please get in touch with our campaign via messenger. And here's some event ideas are things like hosting a house party or a party at a local park. Um, you could invite me to meet and talk at the start or end of a book club or other social organization that gets together, preferably one that has a lot of interested Beaver Creek voters who care about the campaign and the success of our youth. Work with local businesses to schedule an event, so like a meet the candidate type event, or recommend some local events to me where it would be appropriate for me to meet and greet potential voters. There's just a lot going on in Beaver Creek. I don't know what all it is, and so if you guys could just kind of let me know what's out there, what would be a good place to meet people, I sure would appreciate it. Just shoot off a message to the page so we know what's going on. Thank you. And then get out the vote. I think some folks are going to think that this election is not all that important. But I also think there's the risk that some angry citizens might vote in droves to elect someone on their divisive pet issue for whatever it is they're worried about, and that could be problematic for the community. So sign up on my webpage, carlforbeavercreek.org, to help us get out the vote at in the October, early November timeframe to make sure that Beaver Creek and our Board of Education has stable, cooperative, and visionary leadership. So those are the main items I need right now. Thanks a bunch for listening, and please do let me know if there's any of these ways you can help out.